Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Rosewater. And in the last episode, guys, it was all about healing vibes. It really was. We were able to help Captain Boylan get past the trauma of his fallen crew by doing a little bit of a reenactment. He got out of his trance and seemed a lot better as we left his house. We went herb gathering with Nadine and helped a coyote that had been bitten by a snake, and also got a very Disney-esque story about a fox and a turtle from Nadine, which was very cool. We continued on the trail. We've ran into this family who are heading to Rosewater, and we're having a little bit of a potluck, so let's see what is going on here. Very nice star field out tonight.
That was a good meal.
What did we eat? What was on the menu?
Hey, Mrs. 14?
Yes, Miss Legere.
Let's just go down the line here.
I'm curious to know how you and your husband met.
We both worked for the Gold River Trading Company. I'd already been at the lodge for a few years with my brothers when he first came through. We courted for a while, and eventually decided to elope.
Love at first sight, huh?
It took a while to get to know him, but I could see he was different from the other trappers. Brutes and wild men, but not Carl. After we were married, we both left the company and came west to work independently.
Are you from Western Vespuccia originally?
No, I'm Cheyenne. We come from the southern part of the province you call Rotterdam. Your friend, Miss Redbird. Who are her people?
I asked, but she doesn't know herself. We met her at an Otham village, where she was staying as a guest.
I see. Well, send her my way when she has a moment. I'd love a chat.
Compare notes.
You folks been to Rosewater often?
Several times, yes. We usually spend the winter there. Ever since they extended the rail line, we can go there and sell to traders who ship our pelts back east. Actually, Rhea was born in Rosewater.
You don't say. Have you had your dog long?
Only a few days. We adopted Gagi from a traveling carnival we passed some miles back. Pa wasn't too enthusiastic about it. But I thought it would do the children good to have a companion. Although I have noticed that Bram starts to sneeze something awful when she's around. I hope he gets over it.
Yeah, hopefully.
How did you come up with the name Gagi?
Oh, that was Rhea's doing. Gagi is her way of saying doggy. We all thought it was adorable, and the name stuck.
Wholesome.
So, what's the trapper's life like?
It can be rough, but I like the freedom. We can go where we want, when we want, without any boss telling us otherwise.
It's not too dangerous for a young family?
The children are born to it. They can hunt and trap with their eyes closed. Besides, we don't go after anything dangerous, mainly deer, elk, and beavers.
Your children seem very capable. How old are they?
Beth is 14, Bram is 9, and Rhea is 18 months.
Wow. That's quite a family.
I much prefer our means of transportation.
Yeah, but they're doing it old school. I don't want to leave her here by herself, but...
Harley, come, join us.
No! Bad dog! Bram! Take this mutt back to the wagon. She has caused enough trouble for one night.
She's just a pup. You can't expect her to be a perfect angel without being trained to it.
Trained? I would like to know how we will find the time for that. Honestly, I do not know what Sarah was thinking taking her in.
Here, Mr. 14, have some rum. I think it will do you some good.
I probably shouldn't, but why not?
what could go wrong?
How about that song you were gonna play us, Phil?
Ah, yes. This is a tune I have always enjoyed.
The music just stopped. It was like a record scratch.
Kind of hypnotic. Mr. Fortine?
Yes?
Just wanted to tell you, your family's lovely.
Oh, that is very kind of you, Miss Leger. I am blessed to have such a loving wife and children. Quite fortunate. Ironic, really.
How do you mean?
Most folk mispronounce my surname as Fortune if they see it written down. There's supposed to be power in names, right? Maybe even wrong ones.
Yeah, let's hope he has, like, good Papa Bear energy.
How did you come to meet Mrs. 14?
Oh, well, I was working at the Gold River Trading Company, and she came in to work at the lodge with her brothers. The other trappers treated her and her kin like the dirt they walked on, but eventually I convinced her I was different. Decided we should elope a short while after we began courting. The fools I worked with did not look too favorably upon me marrying a native girl. So I said to hell with them. We left town and moved out here to make it on our own. Been doing fine ever since.
Good for you.
What's the trapper's life like?
It can be a lonely life. Lots of trappers live and work alone and hardly ever see another living soul. I think it drives them a little crazy, like they forget how to be human. That is why I thank God every day for my family. They saved me from that.
Yeah, you spend all your time isolated and killing things as a trapper. Or it's, yeah, I could imagine that. Very big Revenant vibes.
I'd like to know more about your children.
Those apples did not fall too far from the tree, thank the Lord. Bram's a great shot, and Beth's as good a trapper as me. Maybe better. I just hope that does not cause trouble when the time comes to find her a husband.
I think that would probably help.
Pardon my frankness, but I get the impression you don't much care for your dog.
It's not that I don't care for her. I do not believe we can care for her. We've already got 5 mouths to feed. One more won't help. Ma didn't even consult me before taking her. Says she got her for the children, but they should worry about taking care of each other, not some poor animal.
Mrs. 14 mentioned you were headed to Rosewater?
That's right. It's where we do most
Get the
of
fortune or the family to open up.
Gamble
I said it.
games.
Said fortune.
These good people.
Okay, well, we're not going to talk to him while he's playing.
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
Phil's not bad, is he?
I've certainly heard worse. Think I'll be retiring soon. Early start tomorrow.
You're always the first one down. Be nice to have you stick around a while longer.
Think so, huh?
Sure. This is our chance to wind down. Enjoy each other's company some.
All right. Maybe just this once.
Oh, huzzah.
I noticed you and the dog were getting on well.
She's sweet. This family don't appreciate what they've got. Been thinking about getting a dog myself. Ain't found the time.
Excuse me, but it's getting late. I should put Rhea to bed.
Very well. It was nice talking to you, Beth.
And you. Good night.
Didn't even get to introduce ourselves. There's a lot of opportunity for replay in this game. With all the different people you can talk to and interact with.
It's so nice to have music, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, think we could talk later? I want to hear Phil play.
I hear you.
Not now, Harley. I'm listening to the music.
Okay.
The tent I'm sharing with Nadine. It's more spacious than it looks. Jake and Danny's tent. I had my doubts about that contraption, but it's really come through so far.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, if they're all listening, I'm not going to interrupt the guitar playing. And you're back.
Having a good evening, Mrs. 14?
I am, Miss Legere. I'm so glad we did this.
Okay, well, I think, it's been pretty wholesome. We may have to go, talk.
Mr. 14?
Yes?
Ooh.
If Gegi's a burden to you, we could take her off your hands.
You would do that?
Sure.
No, I couldn't. Ma would raise Cain, and the children would hate me if I gave away their dog.
You're right. I wouldn't want to put you in that position. Forget I asked.
Bravo, Phil.
Gracias.
This has been enjoyable, but I think it's time for me and the family to call it a night.
Pleasure meeting you folks. Appreciate the company.
Likewise. Good night, and good luck on your travels.
Let us keep the evening going, shall we?
Keep the rum going.
Got any more songs for us, Phil?
In fact, I do. I always found this one rather beautiful. Dime que me haré, sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir. Y cuando volveré, a mis brazos tenerte.
Can we talk about, like,
Estando libre, tú eres feliz.
I'll wait.
Cuando nadie tu paso detiene, la distancia no se compadece de estos ojos que sufren por ti. Y vivo la ilusión de que un día regreses. Entre abrazos y caricias confieses que no hay vida sin mí. Y dime que me haré sin tu amor, flor silvestre. Si los días no me pertenecen, desde que crucé tu jardín. Si tu aroma mi alma carece, pierdo el deseo de vivir.
Huzzah. If I had a lighter, I'd light it for him. Woo!
Goodness, that was certainly...
Aw.
Are you crying?
Of course not. Just got a cinder in my eye.
That was a beautiful song, Phil. Thanks for sharing.
My pleasure.
Campfire is always nicer with music. Oh, I was going to say, and I'm sorry for talking during the middle of that, but the fact that there's the animation of him actually, like, moving along the frets and everything and then strumming, that's so cool. Okay.
Hey, Nadine, how's it going?
I enjoyed speaking with the Fortines. I hope they fare well in Rosewater. So many people just come and go through town. It's not really a home for many. Kind of sad if you think about it.
Time for me to bed down. See you all bright and early.
You can see she got some time around the fire, got to listen to some music. Went well.
Hey, Danny. How's your evening been?
I really enjoyed meeting the Fortines. It's nice to see a family that's so close. All that time on the road and in the mountains, with only each other to rely on. It can't be easy, but they clearly make it work. I think maybe I'll ride my parents next chance I get.
I'm feeling a mite queasy, so if you folks don't mind.
Gonna go cry.
Time for me to call it a night.
Good night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
Sleep well.
Record scratch. Oh no.
Morning. Say, isn't that the 14's dog?
Not anymore. They let me take her.
Oh, well, good. Geggy didn't seem too thrilled with the family.
I don't think she was. And her name's not Geggy anymore. It's Lisa Lou.
Lisa Lou.
Good choice. She looks like a Lisa Lou.
I'm glad you think so. Now come on, let's head out.
Lisa Lou has joined the party. Okay, well, hopefully they're okay. Hopefully the dad's not getting too slaughtered for giving away the dog. Oh, and we are back on the road. Let's have a chat.
Hey, Nadine.
Hello, Harley.
Good book.
I'm not much of a literary critic, but it helps pass the time. Danny told me you're a writer. Have you published any books?
Me? No, books are way beyond my reach. I stick to articles and essays, and have trouble enough with those.
You shouldn't underestimate yourself. It wouldn't surprise me to see a book with your name on the cover someday.
Well, that's kind of you to say. Guess we'll see. Your lesson on herbs was very educational, so thanks for that.
Of course. I hope the knowledge is of use to you someday.
The 14 family was nice, weren't they?
It was incredible to see such a strong family bond. They depend on each other completely for their livelihood and survival.
Wait, what is... Oh, is that the little figure that we got? This is like our trophy room, isn't it?
Nadine carved this for me after telling me that story about the fox.
Cool. And then we got the books and everything.
Hey, Danny, let's talk.
Sure.
So did you get PD's memorial sorted out?
Yeah, I think so. It was hard saying goodbye, but I needed to do it.
Goodbyes aren't easy. Never quite got the hang of them myself.
No?
I don't like to stick around in one place too long, so eventually I just move on. Figure I'll be back around again sometime later. But you don't always get another chance for a proper farewell.
Well, I hope you're not planning on leaving us just yet.
Nah, I like to finish what I start.
One of the most sacred things that you can get, guys, is closure. Believe me.
How about that trapper family, huh?
It's nice to see good people like that out here in the wilderness. Pretty easy to get jaded and expect nothing but bandits and mountebanks, you know?
The wagon is slowing down again.
See anything out there, Danny?
Yeah, this is a small building.
Let's go take a look.
Post office.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to think no one would ever turn up.
What's the matter?
The post office has been overrun.
Let me guess. Rats?
Rats. Rats would be welcome friends compared to the evil in there.
Evil.
What evil?
The deceiver. The father of lies.
You're saying the devil is in your post office?
Yes, just like in that story. He lives in there.
Wonderful. Another maniac. Frontier's lousy with them.
Then again, maybe not.
That's a bobcat, sounds like. Alright, give me 1 sec here, guys. Sorry about that, I had my own little feline to take care of. Okay, so we need some intel. What is going on here?
Mr. Postman?
Yes? What is it?
Hey, yeah.
I'd like you to tell me exactly what led up to your current predicament, and give me every detail.
Very well. I arrived last night with a load of mail from Bly, up north. Passed the night here and spent the morning sorting and tidying, getting ready to continue on to the next station in Wolf Spring. About midday, I stepped outside to ready my horse. Then I heard the most awful noises coming from inside. Sheila heard them too, and bolted off like a shot. Saving her own skin, I can hardly blame her. When I looked in, I beheld a most dreadful scene. Blood everywhere. Sounds of snarling and crunching bones, and his horrid shadow on the wall. huge and horned. I ran out here to pray for help and ain't moved since.
Yeah, you got a bobcat or something in there.
Aren't we pretty far from civilization? Why have a post office here?
Oh, not at all. We're just outside the delivery area for Shivering Pines. 10 homesteads within a 2-mile radius. Anyhow, it mostly serves as a transfer and rest station for carriers like me. But next time they ask me to take this route, I'll tell them to go to hell. 'Cause that's where they sent me.
What makes you think it's the devil and not something else?
What else could it possibly be?
I can think of a few possibilities.
Go and have a look for yourself then. You'll not doubt once you see it with your own eyes.
What was that you said before about a story? That this was just like in some story?
Of course. You must know the famous short story by H.W. Montesquieu. The Devil Lives in the Post Office. A most chilling tale. Of course, I used to think it was just one of Mr. Montesquieu's celebrated flights of imagination. But now, I suspect he must have known something the rest of us didn't.
Big fan of horror fiction, are you?
Well, you know, no more than anyone else, I suppose. Just something to while away the long hours on the road.
Isn't life horrific enough all on its own without thinking up new, imaginary ways for things to be awful?
Amen.
Ah, but the devil is very real, miss. He'd only like you to think otherwise.
I can't say anything.
Calm. I'm going to try and take care of this.
God be with you.
So much dystopian fiction. Okay, Lola?
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
What do you think's in the office?
Not the devil, that's for sure.
Hey, Jake?
Yeah?
Do you believe this fellow? About it being the devil in there?
I don't doubt he believes it, but I also think the poor fella's got a wild imagination.
Nadine?
Yes?
What's your take on all this?
I'm not sure, really. Obviously, it's nothing supernatural. I believe the explanation will be far more mundane.
Hey, Danny?
Yes, Harley.
Any thoughts on what could be inside the post office?
Whatever it is, it sounds scary. I don't think it's the devil, though.
Phil?
Harley?
What do you think, Phil? Is that the devil in there?
If it is, I am not going to be the one to find out.
What do we have here?
Wanted, Gina Fuller, the demon. Wonder if Mr. Postman isn't just susceptible to the power of suggestion.
Yeah, maybe.
What's this jug for?
It's my supply of drinking water.
Okay. Well, let's go meet the devil. What could go wrong? Al Pacino, you in here? Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely yeah, that is a bobcat.
This has got to be how that thing got in. Gruesome. I hope that's not human blood. This devil lives in every post office. I have a feeling the mail will be delayed today.
Just a bit.
What in the ether? Whoa, that's close enough.
Okay. Can't get close to it. Well, let's report back.
He's awful jumpy. Best not disturb him unless I've got something to say.
I'll just run out into the wilderness.
Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
Do you have anything I can use to deal with whatever's in there?
I might, if we knew exactly what was in there.
Hey, Jake?
Yeah?
Got anything on you that might help the situation?
Aside from my gun, you mean? Well, I got my pocket mirror, but I don't see how that can help.
Okay.
I'll take that mirror for a spell if you don't mind.
Okay. Curious to see what you do with it.
Nadine?
Yes?
Don't suppose you've got anything that might help?
Help with what precisely?
Good point. I should find out more about what we're up against. Hey, Danny?
Yes, Harley.
Would you happen to have anything on you that could help the situation?
Just my pistols. They could be of use once you figure out what's in there, I guess.
Yeah, that might be the case.
Phil?
Harley?
Are you carrying anything that might be useful?
I left my holy water back in New Spain.
Well, damn it, Phil. So, I guess we need to use the mirror to get a reflection of whatever this thing is, huh?
I'm surprised Jay can see his whole head in this thing.
Maybe? Hey, kitty kitty.
How about that? Seems our devil is just a hungry wildcat.
Okay.
Got some good news for you.
Oh?
It's not the devil in there, it's a wildcat.
I knew it!
Jumped in through the window, looks like. Right now, he's having a fine time feasting on a fresh rabbit.
Oh. Are you certain? The devil takes many forms.
I'd stake my life on it.
So what do we do about it?
I'm open to suggestions.
Easiest thing to do would be to scare it off. I could fire a warning shot. That ought to spook it.
I'm not sure. It seems dangerous. I don't think I could lasso it safely.
I do have some firecrackers the trapper's son gave me. I could scare it off with those.
The poor creature's probably frightened to death.
It sure didn't seem that way.
Animals often act vicious to mask their fear.
Not that different to humans.
True enough.
Nothing to say, really. Hey, Miss Johnson?
What do you need?
Any tips for dealing with wildcats?
Yes. Stay away from them.
We can't just leave this one in there.
Why not? It'll wander off on its own eventually.
Come on, help me out, would you?
Like I said before, keep your distance. Avoid direct confrontation. Best bet is to scare it off.
Well, my thought would probably be fireworks.
Phil?
Harley?
Everyone's saying scare it, so...
Let's see if you can spook that cat with some of your razzle-dazzle.
It would be my pleasure. Anda! Success! The beast jumped out the window.
What about that other noise? Damn it! The
Oh,
wildcat
Lord.
knocked over that oil lamp when it took off out of here.
Santa Maria! This is not good. We need to do something, and fast.
I know exactly what we're gonna do. Go through here. I like that frame. Douse the fire. Uh-huh. Sorry, no drinking water for you.
Someone give me a hand with this?
Don't play with fireworks, kids.
That was a close one.
Yes, a bit too close.
What? What happened?
Let me walk up here.
The inside of the office got a little singed, but we managed to put out the fire.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Funny, didn't see him in there with the bucket. Guess we should head back.
God bless you folks.
Save the post office in rain, sleet, or snow. Man, this is like a Lord of the Rings scaled journey. Oh. And we are back here. Alright guys, this is a perfect place to go ahead and call it an episode. When we get back, we'll have some more chats and pass the time and see where our next location will take us. But I hope y'all have enjoyed it. If y'all liked the episode and the bit of devilry, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.